Now it's listen to attention time.
Hey, what's up, folks? Another video from yours truly today. Now, as I was returning home with my shopping, I took the chance to film this because I didn't realize there's a new 355, the 355 trailer that was released on the 8th of October, one day after my birthday. But this bus reminded me this film is coming out on January the 7th, 2022. Let me play a quick bit of this video. Yeah, the 355, very serious ladies. Of course, it's a female empowerment movie brought to you from the studio who made Jason Bourne. Even worse, this is directed by Simon Kinberg. I'll get to him in a minute as well. Of course, folks, it brings me to the official Universal Pictures The 355 page. It's the official trailer too because the first trailer came out and kind of sunk like the Titanic to the bottom of the ocean. And it should have stayed there, but unfortunately, they managed to resurface it thanks to James Cameron and his crew. So the top comment here from JRB, from the studio that brought you Jason Bourne, because from the director of Dark Phoenix isn't something to brag about. Awesome, awesome comment. Yes, Simon Kinberg was the producer on those X-Men movies, but being a producer doesn't mean to say you can cross over and become a director. It doesn't work that way. As Dark Phoenix proved, it was a terrible, terrible movie. So shall we sit back, folks, and watch this terrible, terrible film trailer? I have no idea what to expect, so let's go for it. Oh boy.
5-5. Because they didn't want the world to know her real name.
Oh no, Sebastian Stan, what is he doing in this?
Lives on.
Yeah, boring, generic pop song. Oh, look at me. Oh, yes.
From around the world. American.
That's
British,
all she trained for, folks.
German,
Just that little
Colombian,
sequence.
Chinese.
But now we have a common enemy.
They can start World War III.
It's man. Man is the common enemy.
Their keyboard.
So we need to join forces.
Okay. She says with a forked, posh tongue.
It's like half the CIA's most wanted.
Oh, he's such a tough guy.
He doesn't call her a tough girl, he calls her a tough guy. Oh, I like that.
Do you have secrets?
We put ourselves in danger so that others are not.
I'll handle the guns. Are you in therapy?
I should be.
You're the best in the world at what you do.
You have cameras in your jewelry, comms in your earrings.
You bump, I grab.
The target is on the move.
You're not going in there alone.
We go together. I have a family. I cannot do this anymore.
The bad guys are out there right now. You go home. You bring them with you. Are you under control?
Are you?
No.
Black cars, all black, everything.
I've got 4 more agents out on the street.
I counted 6.
Why are they throwing in stupid hip-hop music? What? How is that going to make this any better? Oh.
I like the new team.
We're the 355.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Gosh, shine me up. Holy crap, man. I just wanted to gouge my eyes out. Oh, story by Teresa Rebeck, directed by Simon Kinberg. You know what? Oh, God, jeez, this trailer was just, ugh. It looks okay production-wise. I'm not sure why Sebastian Stan is there. Probably the male... it's the male gaze, isn't it? You know, we can't... No, actually, it's the female gaze. That's what I meant to say. We can't have the male gaze anymore, but we can have the female gaze. That is totally allowed, folks. I saw a wallpaper before where you got Jessica Chastain kind of looking at Simon, or sorry, Sebastian Stan in a way that only he should be appreciated. So they've got to bring in the men, okay? This is like... It's a female empowerment movie. Of course it is. But do you know what? These women, you know, these actresses, I like them for the most part. Jessica Chastain, just good in very small doses. But throughout this trailer, there's no laughs. There's nothing. All the women here are just super serious. What, you can't just have a bit of a laugh every now and then? The only person that exuding a little bit of humor is probably Sebastian Stan, and that's it. But everything else is like, oh, God. And Jessica Chastain, she's the pro-feminist of Hollywood, folks. You know, she's the one that was making complaints about Game of Thrones being to this and to that to women. And when season 8 dropped, she was like, oh, that's how you do it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever, Jessica. You know, don't call us, we'll call you love. And yeah, poor Diane Kruger, she's probably thinking, why am I in this movie? And honestly, it's just awful. I remember the first trailer when it dropped, you saw Jessica Chastain running in the dress, and it just looked really, really bad. But you know what's missing from this trailer, folks? A female action director. Catherine Bigelow probably saw this and went, you know what? I haven't got any time for this shit. Just leave me out of it. And they couldn't find anybody else. I guess Elizabeth Banks could have stepped in, right? I mean, after all, she gave us Charlie's Angels. Everybody went to see that film, didn't they? Nope, they didn't. And of course, what was Elizabeth Banks' take on the whole thing? Blame men. Yep, they didn't go to see my film because they just didn't like females in action roles. You're wrong, Elizabeth, because I do like females in action films when they are done right. Charlize Theron in Atomic Blonde, great movie, directed from the guys who were behind the John Wick franchise. So there you have it. Now, let me just go with, now speaking of Elizabeth Banks, let's just watch this awful, you remember this horrible take she made in 2017 and it was re-uploaded recently, and I just got to play this because it's utter cringe, but it's actually worth a laugh or two.
I went to Indiana Jones and Jaws and every movie that Steven Spielberg's ever made, and by the way, he's never made a movie with a female lead. Sorry, Steven.
Yeah, sorry, Steven.
I don't mean to call your ass out.
I don't want to call your Jewish ass out. No.
The Color Purple. Thank you. Okay, I'm wrong. He directed? Oh, so I'm right still. Okay.
Yeah, Alice Walker. Yep, The Color Purple, 1985, directed by Steven Spielberg. You probably couldn't get away with that today if you know the nature of the book and the cast. Yes, Danny Glover's name is the main name in the credits. He's the top of the bill, but 80% of the movie focuses on Whoopi Goldberg's character. So yes, that is a female-led movie. And poor Elizabeth Banks, oh my God. I always have to be reminded she's in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films. But thankfully, Sam Raimi probably found her annoying too, which is why we only get about, 5% of her in the movie, and the rest is all dedicated to the reason why we go to watch those movies. Wowee. Elizabeth Banks, man, such an absolute dumbass. Now I guarantee you folks, when the press crawls begin for this film, where Jessica Chastain, Diane Kruger, Penelope Cruz, Lupita Nyong'o, and Bing Bing Fang, they all do their chat show circuits, the Jimmy Kimmel, the Jimmy Fallon shows, and they'll be sitting there saying, oh Jimmy, oh we're so fabulous, we're brandishing big guns, explosions everywhere, it was awesome, it was so amazing. And all this time I'll be sitting there thinking, but you know what? Michelle Yeoh's done this, Maggie Q has done this, and they will make your dumbasses look so inferior compared to the training they had to undertake. Look, you can look at a lot of Jackie Chan's films from the 1980s where he had some really badass females he was up against, and that's proper cinema in terms of the action. It's not done in 2 hours and they wrap it up and they go to the next action scenes. A lot of action scenes in Asian cinema probably take 1 or 2 weeks to actually complete for one scene, one big action set piece. So, you know what? With this trailer for the 355, it just looks insufferable, doesn't it? The worst thing I want to see is a female powered up, super powered hero who is also insufferable at the same time. Aren't there enough jokes made about that already? How about giving somebody like Charlize Theron in Atomic Blonde? I've mentioned her already, I'll mention her again. She wasn't insufferable, she just kind of got on with the task at hand, because I guess Charlize Theron in real life isn't insufferable. Jessica Chastain, I wouldn't want to spend a couple of hours with her in a bar because she'll probably start driving me nuts as well. So folks, if you enjoy this reaction today to the 355, do slap that comment section down below like a big old slapper that I am. Do leave a like on that button, because you know what? You can dislike this video, but I won't see it if I don't have to. And on that one, folks, I will catch you on my next video.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.